character and confidence the boys showed in front of a good home crowd. It was fantastic to come out with the 3 points.
Is it the sort of game that last season we might have seen United not come back from? They might have got the defeat in the end, but there's maybe just that change, as you say, in character that pushes you on to win. Yes,
possibly. I think last season it did happen a couple of times where we couldn't get that goal, but the environment's changed this season. The culture of the club's changed, the mentality of the playing squad and staff has changed. So I think that's the little changes that we're starting to see on the pitch with the belief right up to the final whistle goes.
And Morton, of course, getting both the goals. He's obviously getting his name on the goal scoring sheets already, quite high up across all leagues in the country. I think one of the top scorers already. How much of a fear do the sort of management team have that he could be snapped up in January?
I think you could say that about a lot of players. We're well aware how good he is at finding the back of the net, how well he's bedded in, and he's sort of hit the ground running with his goals to game ratio. There's more to his game other than goals as well, which gets easily overlooked. But I think the most important thing as a staff is the chances need to be created for him. So if you look at the second goal, the bit of skill for Liam Smith, and the way the midfielders kept probing and getting the ball wide and getting crosses in the box. So yes, Lawrence has been absolutely brilliant, but I think there is other players in our team that are doing very well that's in the background.
How important is it to have a player like him though in your team if you are going to challenge for the title?
Well, every team that goes on to win a league needs goal scorers, and we probably like goals spread across the team a little bit more. But he's been, as I said before, he's been a phenomenon this season and probably the last 2 seasons as well. So we just need to keep going. We're not getting carried away. We've started the season well, but it's only a start. We're going to go through, come into a tough period of games coming up over the winter months as well. So it's just keeping our concentration and concentrating on ourselves really, other than what anybody else is doing.
And we saw you coming back from that being 1-0 down, but at the same time the league is tightening up a little bit as well, and we can see teams beating other ones. I mean, you face Morton this weekend, they beat Dundee at the weekend.
Of course, so that's why we're not getting carried away. Every game brings a different obstacle to overcome, and we're looking forward to the weekend, but it's going to be a hard game. Morton have shown that they've beat the big boys in the league. They'll be up there thereabouts, probably playoff places or challenging, so it's going to be difficult again the weekend, but we'll be ready.
David Hopkins, a guy I'm sure you know well, he's done a fantastic job, hasn't he?
Yes, he's done a great job. He's turned the club around, and probably you could argue little resource there to him, but that speaks volumes of the man and manager he is, and the way he sets his team up. So again, it's going to be difficult, but yes, I've known Hoppy for a few years, and he'll be desperate for the win.
Yeah, and just looking at the start you've made to this season, 5 wins out of 6, top of the league, I guess that's kind of where you expected to be anyway.
Well, we wanted to start well. With a run of games at the start of the season, which we felt we had to start well to define what season it's going to be, and I think we've done that with one hiccup, and that was Ayr United away, but we're well aware that can't happen again. If it does happen, we need to bounce back just like we've done at the weekend.
And Lawrence Shankland, just to touch on him, he's got a first class attitude, hasn't he? He's got the confidence that a striker needs, that he's going to hopefully score in every game he plays, but he's got this sort of down to earth attitude as well. I mean, I think that was typified on Saturday when he said he couldn't understand why he was voted man of the match. He wondered if his own dad had made the award.
Yes, he's to answer your question, he's a lovely guy, good trainer, really good attitude, and just wants to get better. Comes in and wants to get better every day. He'll be at the gym in the mornings before training himself, and then with the squad after training. So he's got a will and a desire to get better. Very grounded, which that's sort of the culture we've tried to create in the dressing room, and I feel that we've got that now. Grounded, hard working, and want to get better every day. So he fits in nicely with the rest of the boys.
Morton seem to be a team so far this season, anyhow, that work better at home than away from home. Is it important not to let the guard down, having had a look at the stats that are there?
Yes, I wasn't aware of that, but I think it's, as I said before, we just need to concentrate on ourselves. We need the fans have come back in numbers. Our attendances have been up this season, and I think that's due to some of the football we've been playing and winning games. So I feel it's just important we concentrate on ourselves, and it's how we start the game on Saturday. And if we stick to our game plan, well, we do have players that's capable of winning the game. So I don't think we can look too much into stats of home form, away form. I think we just need to take one game at a time, that old cliche, and go and try and get 3 points.
Obviously, with this game happening at the weekend, that probably means you'll have the opportunity to see most of the players of the other teams playing against Dundee United. Do you feel that that's, you know, giving you a better understanding of how the other teams are playing this season? Yes,
we've got a good scouting network that we get most of the oppositions watched. So we've got, as a coaching staff, we've got a good understanding of all the players and all the teams in the league. Obviously, it's good to be playing against them, but I think we've got a good scouting network, and the reports come back in to tell us exactly what the players are like and the teams are like.
Any team news, injuries?
No fresh injuries, just going into the weekend, same as last weekend. You could argue nearly fully fit, so looking forward to it and staying positive.
Nicky Clark wasn't involved in the match squad, no recognised striker actually on the substitutes bench. Was that injury related that he missed out?
Yes, just a slight injury concern, but nothing too major, so hopefully he'll be back the weekend.
There was quite a few changes for that game there. Is that a case of injuries, or is it a case of making use of the big squad and how important that's going to be going into in this campaign?
I think it's making use of the squad as well. You see Logan Chalmers coming off the bench, academy. He's come through the academy and he done fantastically well, and this is what we want. The manager is willing to put young players in, like he's shown as your Mockeries and everything like that. So I think if the young boys are showing a good attitude and showing that a desire to go and play, then the manager will put them in.